What's going on YouTube? This is Seth checking in with another video. This is Check Grin Hardwing from the animated series. Well, Mighty Ducks the animated series. You already see me draw Wild Wing, which is the leader of the group. If you have seen the animated series cartoon, you'll know how Wild Wing got his command. But yeah, the animated series, I love the animated series, man. I love the animated series and the cartoon movie. Well, the movie for the animated series better than I like the original Mighty Ducks 3D movies. The one with Amelia Estevez. Actually, I'm not gonna say I like them more. I like them too, but I like the cartoon because most of the characters were just dope. Like they were fighting like mutant ducks and shit. Like I would like to see them revamp the whole series and give it more seasons, just like they did Transformers and many other GI Joe and many other old cartoons. Like, but I had all the toys, I had all the figures, I had all the vehicles. I'm going to draw some of the vehicles too because I thought some of the vehicles was cool. Um, Reason why I drew Grin after Wild Wings is because Grin is me basically. I know how some people say some they relate to some cartoons better than others or some movies. Well, Grin is me because Grin was a troubled child. He had a terrible temper when he was younger. I did too. I went through some things, personal issues with a certain family member. So I'm not going to talk about that because it's like personal business. When I'm ready to talk about it, I'll talk about it. But yeah, and as he got older, he became more wiser, like I have, and he became one with himself. He has a zen-like state. He's very calm, cool, and collected. Like I am now, he doesn't use his brute force unless he have to, just exactly like I do. But Grin is the big guy. He's the strong guy. Like I said in some videos, I gravitate more towards the big guys of the cartoons because some of the big guys of the cartoons I can relate to. Like, and for instance, in another cartoon, Mummy's Alive. A lot of people don't remember that cartoon, but I gravitated towards more of Armand. And then we have Transformers Prime. Transformers Prime was more like a revamp of the old Generation 1 Transformers. I gravitate towards more of Bulkhead because Bulkhead is that man. But enough about me. This was Grin. Watch the animated series, man. Find some DVDs or find some full episodes on YouTube because YouTube has everything. Oh, YouTube is awesome in a way. So yeah, you can find some episodes. Watch it. Let me know what you think of it. It only had one season, but I think it probably needed that one season because it was a well put together season. And I would like to see certain cartoons remake like this. Bucky O'Hara. They had a Usagi Yojimbo cartoon, but it only didn't make it past the pilot because of they didn't really TV really didn't want to take a risk on another animal. Well, rabbit, crown, well, superhero like Bucky O'Hara really didn't do well. The toy sales didn't do well, but that was back in the day, man. Like nowadays, if they remade that stuff, a lot of people will probably watch it and buy the toys. Like Bucky O'Hara was cool. Read the comic books. Mighty Ducks animated series was dope. When I drew this and Wild Wing, people went nuts when they were like, "Yo, I haven't seen this. I've actually forgot about this cartoon." Like, and especially when I drew the Road Rovers cartoon, like a lot of people forgot about that cartoon because it was canceled. It had one season, then it was canceled. I really think they really suffered the blunt end of Kids WB really diffusing back then. There's a lot of cartoons back then that I would like to see be remade, like Monster Ranchers. A lot of people don't remember that. Man, it was a lot of stuff back then. All this stuff I'm going to be drawing. Mighty Max, probably some creepy crawlers if people remember that cartoon. You probably remember after you see me draw it. Um, Jen. I never watched Jim, but I'll probably watch it before I even draw her, so you get an idea of who she was and give you a little origin story. Let's see. I can't really think of any other old. He-Man. I wasn't really a fan of He-Man, so I would have to watch it before I even draw him. GoBots. If I could find some good references to draw from, I gotta find a cartoon to draw from. Then I'll have to do that because that was played a big part too. Because there's always had that beef between Transformers and GoBots because they try to say it's saying Transformers bit off the style of robots in disguise from GoBots. I haven't seen GoBots in years. They said it about a lot of stuff. If there was not, I mean, maybe it did bite off from the cartoon. Who knows, man? There's a lot of cartoons nowadays that bite off of each other. Artists bite off of each other, so I'm not gonna get mad because somebody capitalized on the idea and did it better. Transformers is still known to this day, and they had about to have four movies, and I'm actually excited about the fourth one. I think Michael Bay gonna redeem himself in this movie because they introducing the Dinobots finally. They should have been introduced in the second or third movie. Third movie should have been the Dinobots introduction, man. Um, and then they had my favorite of all time Transformer. Well, not all time favorite Transformer, but one of my favorite Dinobots. They're gonna have Grimlock. Who doesn't love Grimlock? Grimlock used to beat Megatron ass. Who doesn't like Grimlock, man? But yeah, man, I'm hoping Michael Bay redeem himself because he screwed up the. Some Transformer purists think he screwed up the Transformer line. I have my mixed feelings about it. I'm not gonna say he screwed it up. I think the movies are done well, but certain things, certain robots, and certain things that happens during the movie, or I see why some people are like mad at him, and let's let him do what he do. The big explosions and shit. It's Michael Bay, man. Michael Bay don't give a fuck about what nerds care about because if he did, he would have did the movie to a T. But hey, thanks for watching. Peace.